What's going on, everybody? Anushka Sheffy here from dropshipsniper.com, and in this video I have something really special for you guys. We're going to cover how I was able to create my fourth Amazon account on Amazon.com and what obstacles came up as I tried to do that, okay? So a lot of people think that you can only have one Amazon account, that if you try to create your backup accounts or other accounts that it's impossible and you can't do it. So I'm going to break that myth in this video, and if you stick around to the end of the video, I'm actually going to give you the #1 tip that helped me get this account up after 11 days of failing. After 11 days of going back and forth with seller support, of no response from seller support, trying to get this brand new account up, I did one simple twist in order to get the account live, and within a couple hours, we were reinstated, all right? So stick around to the end of the video and we'll break it all down. Let's get this. Whew! It has been a long time, folks. I'm happy that you're here. Thank you very much for joining me on this quick call. I know it's been over a month since I've done a video, and I really appreciate your guys' support, still sticking around and watching these videos. And I have something really awesome for you guys today. Before we get into that, I just want to say thank you guys for the support. Nearly 10,000 Dropship Snipers in the Dropship Sniper Mastermind group. People in here actively helping each other every single day, offering tips and tricks on how to grow their businesses. So be sure to jump into the Dropship Sniper Mastermind if you're not already inside there. All right. I had somebody, my business partner, mention that, hey, he's watching my videos. He says I talk too fast. So I'll try to talk a little bit slower, guys. But the thing is, this is how I roll. And, I hope you enjoy it. So thank you guys for joining the Dropship Sniper Mastermind group. If you're new to this channel, we talk a lot about dropshipping, but I do a lot of stuff. I have multiple income streams, a lot of Amazon e-commerce, a lot of e-commerce in general. So if you're new to this channel, prepare for some awesome content dedicated to e-commerce. Right here, what you're looking at is my brand new FBA business. Just launched this at the beginning of the month and already about to hit $10,000 in sales. We had no launch, no launching, no giveaways, none of that. All we did is drop an awesome product in a decently competitive niche with some good sales volume. We differentiated ourselves. We offered a lot of perceived value. So when you look at our listing on the first page, we stand out. It pops. You say, man, I want that one. Okay. So this is what's going on, guys. I've been doing a lot of stuff. Got some new done for you students, just crushing it. So everything is moving right along. And today, we're going to jump into how I was able to create my fourth account. If you haven't already, I'll try to link a video on how I was able to create an Amazon account after my suspensions, and I'll put it right here if that's possible. I don't know if I have enough clicks or subscribers or whatever on YouTube yet to do that, but if so, the video will be right there. Okay, and that will break down how to create an account after, when you get, how to create an account if you've ever been suspended, all right? So, in this video, I wanted to actually give you a behind-the-scenes look at me creating one of my fourth account, okay? So this account is a semi-stealth account, and if you don't know what a stealth account is, it's basically an unlinked account. So if you've ever been suspended, it's a completely unlinked account that will have no connection to you in any way so that you don't get suspended, because if you go and try to create an account after you've been suspended, and let's say you use your own name, your own address, your old credit card, your old bank, any of that information, it can link to your original suspended account and you can get that new account suspended, right? After you're suspended, Amazon really doesn't want you on their platform, but there are ways to make it happen, and I'm going to prove it right now. So here's the deal, guys. If you want a new Amazon account, you've been suspended, or you just want a separate Amazon account that isn't linked through Amazon, you just want to have an additional account, you can do that. But you need to understand that all the information that's linked to this new account needs to be completely different, okay? So if you've been suspended, you want to create a new account, you have to get all your information completely unique, completely separate from the original account. Otherwise, Amazon will link it. So for example, you need a new address, okay? If you've ever used your address on Amazon.com for your seller account, then you should get a new address. If you've ever used your phone number, if you've ever used your IP address, if you've ever used, I'll even go as far as to say your computer. A lot of people will say you don't need a new computer. You probably don't, and that's completely fine, but I like to play it safe. So when you're creating this account, guys, just understand there isn't one aspect that should be the same, okay? The only thing that is you can kind of play with is your name, okay? Because I have a very unique name. I was able to use my name on my second store without any issues, okay? Because there's a lot of people named like Dave Henderson, okay? Or whatever. So it's not a big deal to use your name. When you're going through the tax interview, they're going to ask you for your name. You can use that. But if you've been suspended and it was through a sole proprietorship with your social security number, and then you use your social security number on that second account, that's going to be a problem, okay? So in this case, we're creating our fourth store. Okay, it's not going to be in my name. This fourth store is not in my name. It's in my girlfriend's name. Now, she has never had an Amazon seller account, but that said, there is some information that could definitely link up her account to my accounts, as far as like the addresses and things like this. So we had to play it extremely safe to make sure that there was no attachment. Okay, and we spent a little bit, a couple days figuring this out. How should we do this? How should we do that? We went as far as to buying a computer at Best Buy for $150 just to play it safe, just to know that, hey, first of all, this is an investment into a business. Now we have an established business. We've invested in this business. Now we need to apply and take action to earn that money back, right? So that's one thing. But more importantly is like, it's completely separate. When we open this is the business computer for this business. Now, on top of that, not only did we get a different computer, but you're most importantly going to want to get IPVanish or some sort of IP hiding software, Hide My Ass, something like that. And what this service is going to do, instead of using the IP address that's attached to your computer at home, or your computer that is attached to your original Amazon account that was perhaps suspended, this will give you a different IP address. So it'll hide your IP. I'm in Walnut Creek, California. I'm using one of their servers in San Jose, and it makes it look like it's a different user, right? So again, all the information is different. In this special case, with my girlfriend's account, fourth account, well, her first account, but in general, our fourth account together. So between the two of us, we have 4 accounts. This is her first account, and everything was pretty much separate. And I wanted to go as far as to even get a separate address, because the address we're at right now, this home address, we weren't sure if we had used it anywhere, and we wanted to play it safe. So what we did is we went over to AMForward. We got a free address. You don't get charged for this address. It's a US-based address. It's specific to you, and you can use this for your account. So that's exactly what we did. We were pumped up. We had all the information separate. We were starting a new business, right? She's pumped up to start, and we did everything that we needed to make sure that these accounts were not linked. Okay, so after we set up the account, within 10 minutes, and this is the email that's attached to her account, okay? So I'll probably hide some information here. But as you can see, guys, on the 25th of October, we created the AMForward. This is before we created the Amazon account, right? We want all our information together before we go create the Amazon account. So we had all our information. We went to Google Voice to get a new phone number. We went to AMForward to get the address. Now we have all the information. We create the account, and 10 minutes later, we get an email that says this: we are reviewing your Amazon.com seller account. During our review, you will not be able to sell on Amazon.com. Okay? So within 10 minutes after signing up, we were pretty much suspended, okay? And if you watch my previous video that talks about suspensions and how to get your new account up, it won't mention anything about this. So right here it says, hey, please provide the documents as follows, and it's a utility bill. So my girlfriend and I looked at each other and said, well, shit, we don't have a utility bill from AMForward, okay? So in this case, what can we do? And we decided that, after going back and forth with customer service for a long time, and you can see messages back and forth here, balance paid. Oh, and that's funny. They take the $39, but they won't respond to any of your cases. So they charge us for the professional account, and for days and days and days and days, they're not responding. And we're like, what the, take our money, but don't help us at all, right? Fucking Amazon. But anyway, so here we go, guys. Check this out. So Comcast bill, we sent in our Comcast bill. Okay, so instead of using the AMForward address, since we didn't have a utility bill, we just sent a utility bill that has her information on it and that is attached to this home address. Okay, and again, that home address had not been used before, or we were hopeful that it hadn't and that it wouldn't get attached. Okay, and so we sent in the Comcast bill, and it says your Amazon seller account, and we sent in the information that says we've received the submission, but we do not have enough information. Okay, but we literally sent in the utility bill, exactly what they asked for, and they sent this back. Okay, so, after a little while, I think we sent in another message, and right here it says your Amazon seller account has been deactivated. So you got to imagine, 10 minutes in, we get suspended, we send in the documents as they request, no response, they say it's not enough information. We get to this point, it says you're deactivated. So what the heck's going on here? I don't understand why we would be deactivated. We're not doing anything improper, really, because we hadn't used that address. We haven't used any of this information. It looks like, in Amazon's eyes, a brand new person. It looks like a brand new seller. and for some reason they're locking us out. So we're tripping. I'm like, what the heck's going on? So we keep sending in information. I sent in the utility bill, and even if you, one of these cases, I sent in, hey, would you guys like a driver's license? Because it just happened to be that her driver's license has the address here and it matches the utility bill. Okay, so we were sending in authentic information. We're sending in exactly what they asked for, and no response. Okay, so we've transferred this case. We've transferred this case. We've transferred this case. We've transferred this case. I literally it's been 2 days and I have no response from seller support. What is going on with my account? So I keep opening cases after case after case. Come to find out, guys, and you may want to look closely into this, after this deactivation email, apparently any email that I further sent to the Amazon support team was not getting through. And you can check this by going up to the top right-hand corner, help, contact us, and then you're going to see open cases. Go to the open cases. After you send in a case, you're going to see immediately, or in my situation, you're going to see immediately after you send that case to seller support, it's closed. So you go open to your open case logs, to the email you just sent to seller support, wondering what's going on with your account, and it says you can reopen this case. And I said, what the heck's going on? I just opened this. No, I've never gotten a response, and it seems like it's closed. Why? How can I reopen the case? It should be open already, guys. So what is going on? And we did this for, look at this, guys, 28, 29, 30. I started sending 3 emails a day. Look at this, 31, 31, 31. I start or 4, 5. Oh man, I think this is the day I started getting pissed off. So I was like, guys, this is ridiculous. And then this is when I realized also, hey, these aren't even going through. So had my girlfriend call seller support. They said, hey, go ahead and send an email to seller-performance@amazon.com. We did that, nothing. Okay, so this is now going on, what, 7, 8, 9, 10 days, guys. We've done pretty much nothing wrong in Amazon's eyes, and they're not responsive. We're not getting any information back. And I finally said, you know what, and I'm happy you guys stuck around to the end of the video, because this is where this little tip can really help you out. Okay, and as you can see, your selling on Amazon account has been reinstated. Okay, and so I'm going to open this up. Drum roll. Okay, so hi, my name is Suki. I love Suki. She's such a sweetheart. And I'm a member of the Amazon Seller Performance team. Jeff Bezos received your email, and I'm responding on his behalf. We have finished our review of your account, and you may now sell on Amazon.com. Woo! You know what? How the heck did we do this? If I wasn't getting any contact through seller support, if all my cases were immediately getting closed, how were we able to get reinstated? Even after a phone call to seller support, there was nothing that we could do. There was no response that we got from that call or that email. So what the heck did we do? Guys, if there's ever a time when you know you're in the right, that you're in Amazon's eyes, you've done nothing wrong, then what you need to do is send an email to jeff@amazon.com. And a lot of people may say, man, why are you giving this tip away? Because this is like a golden tip, guys. This got my account back up after like tens of emails, okay? And this has helped many, many people. So this is a huge golden tip. And people say, why are you sharing that? Dude, because I want to help you guys, okay? I don't want anyone to be stuck in that stupid ass loop that Amazon put us in, because it's not right, man. You know, this is an opportunity for everyone. And it shouldn't be so difficult to hop on this massive platform and start selling, okay? So we sent an email to jeff@amazon.com, and as I said, within about 24 hours, it was less than 24 hours, but I'm just throwing that out there. Within 24 hours, we had a response back from Suki, and we were reinstated, okay? All we did, we sent the same exact information to this email. I said, hey, I've sent you the documentation. We have nothing to hide. Here's the driver's license that it also matches the address that is now on file, okay? Because I kind of skipped over this. When we did the AMForward address initially, I believe that's what triggered it. Amazon's like, wait, they have an Oregon address and then they have a California thing going on, so there's some confusion here. So we went back in and we actually put the home address, this address here, into Amazon's system, okay? After I did that, I sent this email to Jeff@amazon.com. So you have to imagine, now Jeff's team is going to go look at our account. They can see all the information matches, the address, everything, the driver's license, and they could do nothing but reinstate our account. Okay, now I want to just quickly disclaim this, guys. If you're going to send an email to Jeff at Amazon.com, please do not ruin this for everybody. Please, please, please do not ruin this for everybody, because this is a very effective way to get results when you haven't been able to. But if you start using this when it's not necessary, or when it's not something that you know that you've done nothing wrong, then this is going to become less effective. It's going to become watered down, and it's not going to be helpful for a lot of other sellers in the future. Okay, so if you know that you've done nothing wrong, and that you know that Amazon should reinstate your account, or that you've done everything in your power to get your account back, then this would probably be the best next move, to contact Jeff at Amazon.com. Okay, and this is how we did it, guys. I hope this gives you a quick breakdown of how we've been doing things. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a little like down below. I know it's been a long time that I've haven't done doing videos, but I'm going to be doing more videos for you guys. As usual, I want to pour out awesome value into the YouTube, into the Facebook group. So if you're not a part of these communities, be sure to click the link below, hop into the Dropship Sniper Mastermind, where there's 6- and 7-figure earners in there. There's actually an 8-figure earner in there as well. I'm not sure how many there are, but be sure to hop in there, guys. If you guys have any questions about this video, drop them below, and I will try my best to make it clear as to how we got our 4th account and what you need to do to avoid issues in the future, all right? So I really hope you enjoyed this content, guys. I hope it helps you get your account up and running, get you reinstated, get you around a suspension blocked account, or whatever it does. I really hope it helps you guys get up there and make that money, okay? Thanks again, guys. I appreciate you being here, and I will see you on the next video. Have a good one.